5,000 calories, 300 grams of protein. This isn't a modern fad diet. This was Arnold Schwarzenegger's secret blueprint. Forget today's complex formulas. The world's most iconic physique was built on a plan that was brutally simple and absolutely massive. Today, we're uncovering the exact diet that built a legend, one enormous meal at a time. Before breaking down the food, you have to understand the why. Why did Arnold need to eat this much? The answer lies in the intense training style of the 60s and 70s. Bodybuilders then were known for high-volume, high-frequency training, leading to marathon workout days with sessions lasting hours. To recover from that, and more importantly, to grow, they required an avalanche of calories and protein. The guiding principle was straightforward. Consume about 1 gram of protein for every pound of body weight. For Arnold, who bulked up to 250 pounds in the off-season, this meant a daily target of at least 250 grams of protein. For competition, he would lean out to a stage weight near 235 pounds. This wasn't mindless eating. It was a strategic process to fuel and repair muscle on an epic scale. While they used protein powders of the era, the foundation was built on staggering quantities of whole foods: meat, eggs, cheese, milk, and grains. So, what did a typical mass-gaining day look like for the Austrian oak? While details are based on popular reconstructions, they paint a vivid picture. The day started with a breakfast most would consider a feast. 3 whole eggs, a hefty 4 to 8 ounce portion of beef, and a couple of pieces of toast with butter. To wash it all down, he'd have 2 glasses of whole milk. From the very beginning, you see the heavy emphasis on protein and fat from whole foods to kickstart growth. Just a few hours later came the mid-morning snack. This wasn't just a piece of fruit. It was half a meat sandwich, a hard-boiled egg, and another glass of whole milk. This constant feeding ensured a steady stream of nutrients to his muscles, keeping his body primed for growth. Lunch simply continued the caloric onslaught. A typical midday meal for Arnold included a whole meat sandwich, a cheese sandwich, some fruit, and, you guessed it, 2 more glasses of whole milk. Milk was clearly a powerhouse in his bulking diet, seen as an efficient way to pack in high-quality calories and protein. But the eating wasn't over. The mid-afternoon snack looked a lot like his morning one. Another hard-boiled egg, 3 slices of cheese, and 2 more glasses of whole milk. It's impossible to ignore how fundamental dairy products like milk and cheese were to his mass-gaining strategy. Dinner was just as substantial as everything else. This often featured 8 to 12 ounces of ground beef, a large baked potato loaded with butter, and a side salad. Once again, the meal was anchored by a huge serving of red meat, a complex carbohydrate for energy, and plenty of fats. To finally cap off the day, Arnold had one last meal. This was often a homemade high-protein shake, but not the kind we see today. His version might include 2 glasses of whole milk, half a cup of non-fat milk solids, 1 whole egg, and half a cup of ice cream for a final caloric punch. When you add it all up, the numbers are staggering. This diet plan easily surpassed 5,000 calories per day. Reconstructions place the macronutrient breakdown at roughly 300 grams of protein, 350 grams of carbohydrates, and a hefty 150 to 200 grams of fat. Unlike many modern diets that fear fats and carbs, Arnold and his peers treated them as essential fuel for their grueling workouts and monumental growth. Arnold's golden era diet was built on a foundation of simple, powerful ideas. Eat big, eat often, and prioritize protein from real food. There were no complicated spreadsheets or forbidden food groups, just a relentless commitment to fueling the body for a specific, ambitious goal. It was a diet built for performance, for recovery, and for building one of the most legendary physiques in history. While Arnold's goal was to build massive muscle, maybe your goal is to get lean. If you want to learn the fundamentals of shedding body fat without the confusing nonsense, I've put all the essential information into a simple guide. You can grab my ebook, Fat Burning Formula, for just $1 at the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, Keep putting in the work.